So, I revisited Mafia, the old country today, but this time I dropped the render quality to 67%, which is basically 1280 into 720 resolution. The result? FPS jumped dramatically to around 55 to 60 plus. Sounds great, right? Well, not exactly. The quality took a huge hit. It looked worse than a 90s game. And I'm a 90s kid, I grew up on Road Rash, House of the Dead, and Pinball. But even for me, this was tough to tolerate. And here is the thing. A lot of big AAA games nowadays run on Unreal Engine 5. It's a powerful engine, no doubt, but it demands a lot from hardware. When developers really put in the effort, Unreal Engine 5 can run amazingly well. Clair Obscur is a perfect example of Unreal Engine 5 done right. Smooth, well optimized, no crazy hardware spikes, but often it feels like developers just drop their project into Unreal Engine 5 without putting in the proper optimization work. And that's when you see games that require way more hardware than they should, while still running poorly. Some people say stop using 10 years old hardware. But if you have seen my older video where I compared old versus new games, you know it's not just about hardware. Please check the upper right corner. There are games from a decade ago that look great and run great on the same PC where a modern AAA title struggles. That's not on the hardware, that's on the developers. On the left side, you are seeing Mafia at its worst visual settings, barely getting 60 FPS. Now, compare that to Battlefield 4, over a decade old, yet it still looks gorgeous, runs smooth even on a weak 4GB VRAM GPU. Same story here with Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, max settings, crisp visuals, flawless performance, and of course Crysis 3. A game infamous for pushing PCs to the limit back then and still a visual masterpiece today. There are tons of games like this and I can make a 1-hour video for this. If developers could deliver this level of quality and performance over 10 years ago, why can't they do it now with more advanced tech? These are just 3 out of hundreds of older games that still looks incredible and run smoothly on a weak 4GB VRAM GPU. People love to say you need the latest, more powerful GPU to play new games, but they won't admit the real truth. We actually need powerful GPUs only if you are getting truly more stunning, gorgeous visuals than before. It's the same in many industries now. Years ago, products were built to last. Now, if something lasts 10 years, you are not buying a replacement. That's bad for business. So, companies keep releasing newer products and sometimes make the old ones feel obsolete on purpose. Anyway, back to Mafia. I went inside the mine section and suddenly FPS shot up to 100 plus. Amazing performance, but again, the graphics at that low resolution are just too much of a downgrade. I don't think many players would actually enjoy the experience like this. So yes, you can make it playable with lower resolution, but it comes at a cost. And not just in visuals, but in how it feels to play. The real fix is not about cranking settings down until it looks like Road Rash. It's about developers putting more work into optimization so that games can look great and run great for everyone.